Welcome back to Ohio, everybody. Episode 8. I did go ahead and skip February. It is now March. We're eager to get this oilseed radish into our field. This will obviously help us skip a fertilization stage. And actually, this seeder also has fertilizer in it, so we won't have to worry about spreading any fertilizer if we do this oilseed radish, which will be very helpful, and it'll actually save time. So let's just get a little in the ground here, and then we'll check it out. Nitrogen's perfect. And yeah, oilseed radish. We will have to spray for herbicide. We're not going to worry about rolling in this series. So what I'm going to do is go around the headland. Actually, I might end up doing the whole thing, I think, and we'll just save some money. Because for this episode, I'm trying to figure out how we want to progress this series. I kind of want to stick to field farming, because I was kind of throwing out the idea of, you know, maybe getting a greenhouse, kind of go in that direction, or more livestock. But I think for this playthrough, like in the beginning anyway, for sure, I really want to stick to a lot of the field work and get really back to basics. And then it's kind of less stressful trying to worry about that. The chickens are doing well. They don't really take that much food, which is very nice. So we don't have to be worrying about that. And this field here we'll put sorghum in next month. But we do have 140 now. We did have 144,000, but we're getting maintenance costs and whatever else that we gotta take care of. So I don't want to spend too much money, but I have been looking at how we're going to advance the farm next. And what I think I want to do is buy another field. Now, I don't want to go too crazy. I mean, it would be nice to get a big field, but we just can't afford a lot on this map. And I do want to get that other baler hopefully purchased next year, which is the freestanding, where you just get the forge and then it'll make bales for you. We could actually do some haylage bales, if you will, and that would be awesome. And we could just set it right in front of the shed, bring the forge wagon to the shed, and it'll pop out bales and put them in there, and we can collect them from there when we sell. So there's a lot of different things we can think about which way we want to go. Otherwise, I wanted to get a seed silo with an auger, but I think we'll hold off and then we'll do that probably next year. If, again, it depends on what our budget's going to do. I can see this money going down pretty quick after we get these bills we got to pay every month. Right, just finishing up here the last little bit. That was quite the planting, seeding I should say, quite the seeding job there. That was, yeah, a lot of work, but we got her done. Let's check the states here. So we got, yeah, I wanted to double check that pH. We're gonna let that run and we're gonna worry about putting lime down on the next planting we do. Not the planting after the seed radish, because obviously this is just a cover crop. And actually next month, or we could wait another month too, and then plant this in, I suppose May. Sorghum can be planted. That was a big job though. Well, let's check the map here and think about what we want to do, because I was thinking about some property to buy and kind of our budget. So I was kind of looking up here at 32, which will cost us 71,000. There's also 18 down here. That's a grass field, so we would have to grab a plow and plow that up if we were going to buy that one. I almost kind of really want to go for 32 though, just because of, to get back there, it'd be kind of interesting taking this roads, windy roads and all that. But really that's the kind of the cheapest one there at 71,000, and not counting 18 here, which is 43. Yeah, even 38 costs more, and that's a grass field that would have to be plowed. A lot of these cost a lot of money. Even the ones on our farm here, like 14, is going to cost 435,000. Ooh, I don't know. 8 here would be a good one to get, but that's 168,000 there, so that is quite rough. I think I kind of want to wait until they do get a crop in there maybe, but I'm not absolutely sure that they will put a crop in there. That's the question. Maybe we could let this summer crop go through if they don't plant any by June. We can just kind of count on, maybe we should put canola in there or something. Alright, so what we're going to do is go ahead and advance to April. And then we'll do a headland, and then we'll put that off on a worker, and we'll actually kind of take care of some business. We could run up to the farm shop, and we'll get some seed. We could probably get some more fertilizer. We should be good on for a while on herbicide, because we'll have, I think we do have spot spraying on, if I'm not mistaken. There's one pallet here of fertilizer, but we're going to be going through that. Our spreader also does, back here, we can also use the spreader to spread fertilizer, which we actually probably won't need. We'll just use what's in the seeder. Yeah, 3,583 for property maintenance. That's gonna get us, ain't it? How did our oilseed radish come on out? It looks pretty good. You can see some green. That only takes 1 month and we're good. That should take care of a fertilization state, which actually I'm kind of eager to see that. So maybe I'll go around the headland on this one quick, and then we'll set it off on a worker. We'll take care of some business. Yeah, also I talked earlier about buying another auger, but it's not really a big priority right now. Priority is to get fields so we can get some money. Chickens are still good, so we can get that going. Alright, so this up here, since this field's so nice and square, and the worker won't run into much, we're going to do sorghum. That's what we got on our plan. So let's switch our seed. Sorghum. And we'll check the fertilization. And we'll see what we have here. Should pay for itself. Okay, so the cover crop didn't do as good. Oh, actually, I'm sorry. We got to get We gotta get, some fertilizer in here. What am I thinking? Getting ahead of ourselves. But I do think we will go through the seed quite fast, so that's why we do need to run down to the farm shop and grab that. And I do want to get our own seed conditioner so we can make our own seed and not have to worry about that, but I think we'll do that next year. I really want to make sure we can get another field purchased and get some crop going. There we go. Took the whole thing. It's still more room, but we'll get them started. And like I said, we'll run down and then we'll get some more pallets and everything we need. Can't go over the same stuff, but so we'll see what we have now. Nice. Okay, so 115 is probably actually using more of our fertilizer. Oh, that's interesting. Now it's showing 80. Because it's... that was weird. Alright, that's one lap around. We can spare you guys the monotony of doing that again. I need a break anyway. That was a lot of seeding. So what we'll do here is hire a worker. Let him get on. He should do alright. In the meantime, we'll run down to... yeah, that's good. 140 here. 115. We're gonna have a good yield, I think. Very good. Yeah, we'll run down to the farm, or the store, if you will. I was gonna say farmer's market, but it's not really the farmer's market. We'll run down there and then we'll get some... well, we might as well get a bunch of seed. And fertilizer. Probably gonna need more fertilizer maybe than seed. I don't know if I should go with the bags or the pallets. That's the... I guess we got some time to decide before we get down there. Alright, we are here. To the dealer. And we do get to use their Bobcat here, courtesy. Skid steer, if you will. So we can get stuff loaded on. No problem. Alright. Alright here. Let's see, what do we want to get? Ooh! Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? The Kubota is for sale, half off, over half off for 5,000. We gotta buy that. We have to buy that. I can't pass that up. There's a tedder here too, but... actually, we don't need that because we have the conditioner. But this is like... oh man, I did not expect to see this. I did want to get this for this playthrough, the faster one, which is this one. I think the four-wheel one must be slower. This one's 40 miles an hour. Let's check real quick. Oh, what a surprise, man. Yeah, the four-seater's 25, or excuse me, 24 miles an hour. So yeah, that's good. We want the faster. We're going to take that on the track and go around there at some point. But man, that's actually not that expensive either, 11,000. So we got to buy it. We have to. I mean, it's got 16 hours. It's a little high, but it's going to also be used to get to our... oh man, that's so good. I just can't believe that. See, we go to the dealer for one thing and they talk us into another. Oh, let's see. So, attachers. You put the 3-point. The standard must just be the hitch. I'm good with the hitch. And then we got design. I don't really want to throw extra money away, so we'll just get the stock. And we probably should get a license plate on it, so it's road legal. So what should we write? How about 737 yo? How about that? We can change the color to our liking. These all look good. Any color I pick looks amazing on this plate. They did a very good job with this. Let's go with the orange, match the Kubota. Alright, there we go. Plates are on. We are road legal. We're gonna buy that. Half off. What a lovely surprise. But we came down here for some seed and some fertilizer. So if we go with the pallets, that's, you can get 1,000. That's going to cost you $19.20. But if we get this, yeah, we got to save money with the big bags. So we'll do that. We'll get, we can go with the Helm Pro too. Let's go with these because these were added new to the game. I don't know. Let's get like maybe 4 of those. Well, probably shouldn't go too crazy. Well, we're probably going to use them. Let's get those. That's about as much as more than what the Kubota costs. And then we'll get some seeds. Let's get 4 of those too. And we'll see if we can get these on without issue. Fire this up. We'll split them. Or I guess I gotta see where our handles are at. Oh man, I just can't get over that Kubota sale. That is so good. It's like it knew I wanted it for this playthrough. And now we got it. So now when we get our down days, let's just try for 2. It's gonna be probably too heavy as it is. Yeah, this Bobcat is not good at this. We'll go with 1 then. Can we do 1? I guess we probably should get him further back on the center of gravity here. There we go. Can maybe get 2 then if I do this. No. Pretty light. I'm gonna have to yell at the dealership, I think, and tell them to exchange this Bobcat for a Kubota one with the weights so we can actually do more than 1. Alright, just getting the last 2 on here. The seeds seem to be just a little bit lighter, but they're still pretty heavy. Hopefully the truck can pull all this. This is quite the load here. It's quite the load. Alright. About knocking them down. Let's see how it does here. Strapped in and then pop these down. Oops, that's right, we can't do that. There we go, now strap them in. Okay, that don't look too bad. It seems to be alright. Alright, yeah, so another good thing about that Kubota, I was really thinking about this, is we needed something for the chickens. Otherwise I would have to use my, well, the gravity boxes. And that's not the most efficient when it's just a little bit of product, you know. I suppose we could probably drive it back, huh? Could send the seeds back home on a worker. I think what we'll do, we'll send the pickup truck down. We'll just put them here for now, I think. I think we'll leave those on the wagon. It'll make sense because we can drive them right to the tractor and refill. Should be nice. But yeah, another reason we needed this Kubota was so we could get to the farm sites. Or we leave tractors wherever we need to go. Because remember, we have no teleporting on. Alright, let's sit in this thing and check this out. Very nice. Let's fire it up. Wow. I can't believe we got this thing this early in the game. I was planning on getting this. I just didn't think it was going to be this soon. That's what's crazy about it. Let's take this on back to the farm. We'll top her out. I think it's at a max of 40, I think they said. So yeah, we're max right now. I think this should be a very nice addition for this gameplay, because we'll be doing, eventually I hope to do bigger fields, like maybe one like that or something. Obviously bigger equipment, but you know, we could leave it out in the field and send a worker to bring this to us, and we can get a ride back home and get a ride back to the job site. Yee-haw! Come on in! Yes. What a score. I'm still baffled by that score. They knew what they were doing at the dealership. They knew. They just knew. We wouldn't be able to resist that. Alright, so I think what I'm going to do is run this seed and fertilizer out to our working man here. Just put this Kubota here. So good, so good. And like I said, I think we'll just leave these right on the trailer because it's only going to make sense to... We got a lot of planting to do and we can just bring it right to it. And we don't got to waste our time unloading it. It's portable. It looks like he ran out of something. Or maybe he went on strike. I think we're hopefully close. Let's get a little closer. There we go. I had to back up a little bit. Alright, we can fill this up quite a bit then. Keep her going. Come on. I better fold this up and slam into the trailer. And then we can top up on seed as well. There we go. Fertilizer, come on. Yeah, it's really got to be pretty close to the unit. And a little more. Yeah, it's a good thing we went with the bags we did. It's actually... We're probably going to end up having to go back and get more. I'll put this back off on a worker. And we'll let him get to it. Alright. And we can take this back to the farm. I think he should be able to get through the rest of it. Because we only had a half a hopper when he started, and he got all this done. Now he's full, so yeah, he should be good. He should go the right way. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so what I think I'm going to do is call it quits on this episode. And let him finish out, of course. But on the next episode, I suppose, let's see. Oh, I wanted to check too. Did that small field up here get anything planted yet? It did. So what is that? Soybeans. Well, that is actually a good thing. So I think maybe in the next episode, we'll just go ahead and purchase 22 up here. I'm guessing it'll probably need another fertilization and probably spray for weeds and all that good stuff. I mean, we could let it ride and see if they do it, but they typically don't. But we might just purchase that on the next episode. So thank you guys so much for watching, and we will see you on the next one.